Hello and welcome to Craig Pest Channel. Today we are tackling an engine issue that this 1949 Plymouth Special Deluxe has, to where it is misfiring. So I'm going to start the thing up for you so you can hear it. I'm going to protect these seat covers, so I got a blanket on the seat. You hear that's a clear misfire. Car is clearly misfiring, which is not ideal because this thing started misfiring after we either went to the gas station, which is what my father says, but I say it was after he stressed this engine out doing 55 miles an hour in this thing. That was terrifying, by the way. So what we are going to do is we're going to, well, we already checked the compression in the cylinders yesterday. All that was fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually test the spark plugs. Because you see, spark plugs go bad now for some reason. These plugs are somewhat new. He actually bought a few new ones at the auto parts store. I'm going to assume those are probably bad because cheap plugs plus an engine that kind of burns oil means they go bad pretty quickly. I've had experience with that with the Morris Minor, so I'm assuming that's the same with this. So let's take these plugs out and check them out. Okay, here we are at the camera, where I have set the camera up in the only possible place where I could set it up, because this thing is actually a very big car. Now, if we can check this out, here are our spark plugs. We have 6 spark plugs because of 6 cylinders. It is a straight 6. Now, I'm going to check all of them using an extra spark plug. Since it is already running on 5 cylinders, what I believe is 5 cylinders, I'm going to remove the wires and then pull them off with the engine running and see if there's any change in the way that it runs. I've done this with the Morris Minor dozens of times because that likes to fail quite a lot because it is an English car. But this is a little bit different because I'm tackling with 2 more cylinders, so let's get to this. Oh, and I must warn you that if you do this at home, use gloves of some kind, like I'm going to, because one time I got electrocuted by this while fixing my Morris Minor, and it was not pleasant. It hurt quite a bit. Okay, with this engine purring away, you can clearly hear the misfire. So let's get in here. You see, you won't get electrocuted if you don't touch the body. So that is impossible to do on one of these. Ow! Because they're such big cars. Okay, that is a clear... Oh, I stalled it out by doing that. Hold on. I'm going to do the rest of these off camera. If there's any wrong ones, which there probably will be, I will show you. Okay, so my theory, which I did not explain in the beginning of the video, was absolutely correct. That this thing is only running on 4 cylinders. Because if I remove the 2 middle ones, if I can show you, hold on, I might have to cut in front of the camera a little bit. You know what, let me reposition the camera. Okay, so those 2 right there are the 2 middle ones, these 2. And if I remove those, we get no change to the engine. There's no change at all. So that means it is misfiring on cylinders number, let me turn the car off. It is misfiring on cylinders number 3 and 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 2 spark plugs, put them in there, and let's see if our misfire goes away. Okay, so I just put 2 new spark plugs in. Let's see if our misfire went away. Our misfire didn't go away. Maybe I used bad plugs. You know what? Let's test these 2 plugs out. I'm going to do this off camera because it's way easier to do off camera. You know, I might as well show this. Sorry, this is going to be a shaky part of the video, but that plug is fine. So it wasn't the plugs. Okay, sorry it's gotten dark for a second. Let me turn on a light. Okay, there we go. We got a light on. So it's not the spark plugs. So what else could it be? They got compression. It has spark. It has fuel. You know what? I'm gonna try. You know what? Never mind. This should. Okay, so I'm not sure what could be going on here. It has spark. It has compression. It might not have fuel because I checked both spark plugs with both leads. They're both sparking. We checked the compression yesterday. It was fine. It must not have fuel. What else could it be? So let's try, you know, what could I try here? Maybe spraying some carb cleaner in the carb and seeing if the misfire goes away? I have decided to do that, so I'm going to remove the top to this oil bath air cleaner really quick. Okay, I lost a little bit of footage there, but I removed the top of the oil bath air cleaner, put some of this SuperTech carburetor and air intake cleaner in it, and put the top back on. So let's see if it'll run. Let me just step over the electric cord. Well, it will run. Let's see if it misfires. Probably still is gonna. Oh no, my camera turned around. No, that isn't good. Okay, for some reason... Oh, there goes my tripod. Okay, for some unknown reason, it won't start now. You think I may have flooded it? I may have. Let's try this. No. Well, now it doesn't want to start, which is not promising. So, I believe those two cylinders aren't getting fuel. That's my belief. I'm supposed to diagnose it, but I'm not sure. I believe they're not getting fuel. So, thanks for watching. If you own a 1950s or 40s Plymouth with this 217 cubic inch flathead 6-cylinder and have had this problem before and have fixed it, please comment. And if you just own one of these anyway, please comment. These things are cool. Thanks for watching.